Hey there, I have a message for you. Did you know I have hundreds of detailed tutorials showing on a step-by-step in how to cut and style all types of hair in my app? Plus, you can be part of a private community where you can ask all your questions directed to me and, of course, connect with barbers all over the world. If you want to become a barber with a high performance and make six-figure a year, join us. The link is on the description on this video.
So usually I like to get the size short,
Like
a
fade,
skin
like a low fade? Okay.
Yeah. And leave some little bit of hair here on the top to just brush it to the side.
To the side.
But I'm also open to trying something new or a different style that fits better for me.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do something amazing for you, okay? Thank you for coming. Guys, I'm applying a little bit of grooming. Grooming is gonna help me section out the hair. And since I always start like mapping out with sections, with big panels, after that I take subsections to create my shape, cut my length. So the idea here is to maintain, with the grooming, is to maintain the hair wet longer so I can do all the scissor work first, and then I'm gonna do the fade on the side. Guys, now the hair is damp. As I always say, the hair always has its own natural growth patterns. You see the hair flows forward, down, and this forward. So guys, you saw I started my section on the crown. Now I'm gonna go all the way to my high recession. So now I'm going to put my base on my mid recession. Now, even if the hair is short, if you can grab it to create your base, amazing, do it. But if you can't grab it, you cannot grab it with your fingers, what you can do is just debulk with whatever guard you like to debulk, and then you start from there. I'm gonna take one profile guide in the center, like a finger width, very small section. I'm gonna come from the side and choose my length, okay? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take and choose my length, and I'm going to create a triangular shape for him, which is going to be longer on his fringe and is going to be shorter towards here, the crown. So I'm not touching this side, I already have my section there. I check for my length. I check for my guide. So now, since my guide is from the center, it means that the guide is in my side here. So every time I lift the hair up, I need to lift before I cut. From the comb is gonna come from me to his right hand side, because that way I can find my guide by kind of combing over the long hair. I'm gonna take a new section on my left hand side, come back here. Now my guide is on the other side. What I do, I groom the hair inside my hands, but before I cut, I groom the hair from the right to the left, and then I do this with my comb. I kind of pick up the hair with my comb and check for my length. So now I couldn't see my length, I couldn't see my guide, it's because I'm very low in showing you. But if I do this, my length and my guide is right here, okay? By mapping out the hair, sectioning out the hair, I have more control of everything, control of my haircut, control of the hair. So now I'm going to connect the hair, and I want this heavy. I'm gonna take small triangle, and I'm gonna bring the hair from the top down to my base, a little bit elevated, and check if there's anything left. There's nothing overlapping. So now it's time for blow dry and styling. This is the finalization. Before I start fading the sides, I'm gonna apply a matter of fact product. This product will give me like a silk natural look. And I'm going to apply this product all over, not where I'm gonna fade, but the top, part, ridge, and back. So now I'm going to use medium pressure, medium heat. I'm gonna lift this a little bit, but not too much. Maintain his natural wavy. I'm not straightening out too much the hair. So here you already know, I put my base on my mid recession. I'm grooming down just to check for my base. I'm gonna use number 2 to debulk. I'm gonna do my 0 and below now since I debulk. My 0 is going to be like a 1/4 inch around his hairline. Remember, I want to maintain like a very, very low fade. So trimmer. Now I'm creating my second graduation line with half closed, like a finger width above, finger width higher from my first guideline. So now I'm going to 0 open and using my lever all the way down to close to remove this line. I'm starting open so I feel more comfortable. So I can feel more comfortable. I'm working with my lever. Now 0 closed. I'm going to start blending down everything without making another guideline. It's just because I want more contrast here as well. So 1.5 closed. One and a half closed. Tapping 2. One open now. So I'm starting with the 1 open here. Put it down. 1 open all the way, tapping 1.5. So closing now, all the way, number 1 closed. Half open. Close all the way. Kind of dusting off right here a little bit. Just work on this connection. Guys, I'm using my barbering comb, so I'm going to work. I'm only going to use the narrow side. It's just because his hair is short around here already. You guys can see it's kind of lighter here, and you start graduating, and then you can see the line like more pronounced. Working on my outline here. My idea is always maintain this outline natural. So here now, using my straight razor, just to make my outline sharp. Guys, I finished the whole haircut. I'm gonna do the last detail. This is the finalization. I'm pulling from his crown here. I wanna maintain the crown very pronounced. Here low, and the fringe not too high, but at the same time with a little bit of volume, and that's it. Since I trim it, it's almost done. This is the final result. Just gonna apply a little bit of hairspray just to maintain, give more longevity. But this is the final result. Tilt more. You can see here.